Hello, hello. This is Koi from A Ray of Gratitude. So you know what time it is? It's Monday and it's Monday motivation. And if you don't know about Monday motivation, sometimes I trip over my words, but it's all good because my intentions are for you to understand, right? Also, if you know about Monday motivation, thank you for coming back. So what's the energy about, right? I have these Monday motivation, gratitude, attitude cards. These are my cards that I hand painted, well, on canvas and went through a whole process of making them. But these are inspirational, motivational quotes that help for self-reflection and just really self-empowerment as well. And I picked one random one, which I already did. And this one popped out. And this one reads, Compare yourself, comparing yourself to others dilutes your authentic power. I think we're being asked to stand tall. And sometimes we can't stand tall if we felt oppressed for a very long time, right? And if we're oppressed for a very long time, that causes a lot of hurt and pain, you know? And I think this month, well, the month that passed, I think we all know, no matter what race you are, no matter what gender you are, no matter what, we all felt the heaviness of it. And what's attracting me to this really is like the comparison. Again, like I said, no matter what race you are, no matter what gender you are, start looking at you. Because when we start comparing to other people, other situations, that's not a form of healing. I remember in the beginning when I just started introducing myself to healing, therapy, coaching, all that stuff. I know some people and it's like we've been in victim mode for so long that you just want to be heard, right? And it almost seemed like it turned into like a pity party. And with a pity party, we start comparing, like, well, my hurt is more, because you want to feel validated. But the truth of the matter is, you have to validate yourself. You have to find that within yourself so you can figure out why this is hurting so bad, what caused it, you know what I mean? And what really needs more nurturing. So how I do these Monday motivations, I just let two more cards pop out just to go into further detail. And actually two more. Should I get this? I guess I'll get this. So look, I think this is so crazy because honestly, last week I think this card popped out, but then something I couldn't get with the daggone technology, so I did it over. And I had this card, I believe. I have to look back from last week, but I think this was last week's. Confidence is not about others liking you. It's about being okay with if they don't. It's about finding that courage, literally, because this one, fear is a reaction, courage is a choice. And this is what happens here, right? We've been victimized for a long time, and we really have not been practicing owning our shit. We haven't been practicing standing up and being authentic, because when people oppress us, we shrink down and we're not really validating ourselves as a true human being. And we're not validating our emotions, all that jazz, right? So then when it's time sometimes and somebody's like, hey, tapping on you, you pick up and you're like, what happened? We start talking about things, and the more emotions that you start feeling, it just blurts out. And then honestly, it feels uncomfortable. I'm not going to say it feels scary. It may, but it definitely feels uncomfortable when you hold all these emotions down, deep down inside that you have not even seen, okay? And confidence connects with courage. Do you think if you've been oppressed for a long time, you're going to be having a lot of courage? No, you just want to be heard, right? And you may be living in fear because of depending how much deep down inside that you've been just stepped on for a long time, right? But that soul connection, trust what makes your soul feel good. That soul connection that was ripped apart from in the first place from an oppressor. I don't know where this oppressive energy is coming from. Maybe because I'm talking about what's going on from, June moving into July. But the oppressor does not give any room for you to connect with your soul because it just continues to keep you down. For you to really operate and let your spirit be heard, be seen, be felt, allows you to stand into your authentic power. That's your authentic power. Connecting with your soul is connecting with your authentic power. But if we continue to compare ourselves to other people, Tom over there is doing this and he said blah, blah, blah. My hurt is invalidated. Or if we continue to listen to people and saying, oh, just get over it already. I wish I'd stop hearing everybody's hurt and blah, blah. All lives matter, right? They do. But during the healing process, we don't judge other people on how they're trying to heal. Try it sometimes, if you haven't. Just saying, right? So really, motivation, let's bring in this motivation part, because I feel like I'm ranting and I'm pointing fingers. And this is one thing also that comparison can have you caught up in, is by not pointing the finger at people. What do they always say? If you point one finger out, there's 3 others pointing back at you, right? Look at yourself in the mirror. Go inward. Understand your emotions. Understand what needs to be healed. What are your needs? Once you can figure out what your needs are, like do you need a hug? I can give you a hug. It won't be that effective through virtual. But this is the thing. If you understand what I need. My stomach's growling. Wow, okay. I need food. You need some type of nourishment. And nourishment can be physical. It can be emotional. It can be mental. Food for thought. It can be. Did I say physical? And it can definitely be spiritual. Connecting with your spirit is the most authentic power that you can bring to the table. Try it sometimes. And all you have to do in order to try that is really look on the inside and ask yourself, what's going to make me feel good right now? And if society tells you that that's not good, okay? Because you're connecting with your spirit. You'll know what feels good on the inside, literally. You know what I mean? And this is always between you, yourself, your spirit, your God, whoever, your creator, whatever you talk about. But that's what the matter is. We got to let go of the comparison, because those that compare themselves to others have always been compared by other people as well. The person that gives the most judgment towards themselves definitely gives judgment towards other people. And more than likely has been judged by many. Let's stop judging. Let's stop comparing. And really, let's just start looking within. Because I'm going to tell you, I can attest. At times when I speak my truth, sometimes it comes out as judgment. And I don't even know. And I have to really work on that as well. But the more that I can look at myself in the mirror and be okay with myself, the less that judgment diminishes. Or the more the judgment diminishes, excuse me. All right. So this week, I really just want to ask you guys to really just tap into any like ill feelings and ask yourself, why do you feel this way? How can I make this feel a little bit better? Writing, anything creative really helps get that emotion out. And really, it's like sometimes they say throwing shit on the wall, because literally you can see it in front of you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be like, oh, this is what this is. But allowing it to see the full thing in front of you is really going to allow you to be like, maybe I do need X, Y, Z, and start working on it. It's never too late to start working on yourself. Never. So find the courage within yourself to really look at who you are on the inside. What are you feeling? Because fear is the reaction. Courage is a choice. Confidence is not about others liking you. It's about being okay if they don't, which really goes hand in hand with comparison, because we're comparing because we're like, I like this person, or maybe if I do this, this person will see me, right? But if we do just a little bit more of this, trust what makes your soul feel good, deep down inside feel good, then we can get where we need to go. Then we can feel better about ourselves and move forward nice and tall and not oppressed. It's not easy, but it's worth it, because everybody is worth it at the end of the day. All right? So if you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. If you, if you're feeling a little low, the best medicine for me is music. Just gonna say, put on your favorite tune. All right, y'all? And rock with it. If you gotta cry it out, cry that shit out. All right? Cry it out until it doesn't feel like you have anything to cry anymore. And I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna feel good. And if it doesn't feel good, feel free to comment below. But I know I'm confident enough and have the courage to say that I'm sure it's going to feel better. The process might not, but afterwards it will. So have a nice week. Really tune in to how you feel. Don't worry about them outsiders. If other people say, even me, how I'm saying things, if you like it, cool, it resonates. If it doesn't, find a way that works for you. Because that's the real reason of why you're looking inward. And then you'll start seeing the progress. Listening to that inner voice, all right? Until next time, I'm out. Peace. See you later.